I never set a goal for myself in the classroom. How many of you have set a goal in the classroom? I'm not talking about I'm going to get an A. I'm talking about setting a goal when you're sitting down in class and you say, this is what I want to achieve. How many of you have done that? Let me tell you something. You set this long-term life goal, and then in these little caveats of life, you set these little goals. So right now, I'm in school. Guess where I'm in school? I'm at Princeton. I'm on a fellowship. At 12, my grades were poor. Why were they poor? Because I tended to them poorly. It wasn't the teacher's fault. It was my parents' fault. I couldn't go around and say, y'all never gave me the book for the test. They gave me the book for the test. But what I didn't do was communicate when I had issues, when I had challenges, when I had problems. And that's why I want you to know right now, if you are in a subject in school and you feel as if you're struggling, there's a certain feeling that you notice how confident we all felt when we set our goal?
Yes.
That's the air that you need to carry when you are achieving and working towards your goal. What's your goal? Did you write anything down yet? Write it down. Let's get these young men, please, some paper. I want to hear it. Sometimes we need to arrest ourselves. Meaning what? We need to constrict ourselves of where we are, what we're doing, how we're doing it. My father arrested me. Because of him arresting me, it put me in an environment, I realized my brain worked. Not just my legs, or my muscles, or my arms. I realized that folks, instead of saying, hey man, nice run on that right there, D. Nice run, you got like 20 yards on that run. Great job on that book report, David. Great job, David, on that science test, David. David, do you know your GPA is almost at a 4.0 level? By the time I graduated Morris Catholic, I graduated with honor, and I wanted to go to college. There was a college I wanted to go to in Atlanta, Georgia called Morehouse College. I went down to Morehouse College where Dr. King, Spike Lee, Samuel Jackson, Maynard Jackson, Alex Hamer, David Jefferson Jr. I went to this school, and when I go down to school, I had to sit in front of an admissions instructor, someone, the dean of admissions, who allows you to enter into the school. My father, and I'll never forget the meeting, I go in and I sit down in the room, y'all. He has my transcript in front of him. That's what I want you to know. You're at a place right now before you go into that freshman year in high school where everything you're doing is tracked. No one told me that. My father, I went back out, y'all, and I talked to my dad. I said, man, I'm going to Morehouse. He said, what happened in the rest? I said, I got accepted, man. Well, I had to work, but they're giving me an opportunity. I'm telling you this story, and I know I have to close because of this. Hold on, let me finish. I don't want any of you to be in a position where you got to politic to get in anywhere. Anywhere you want to go has to do with what you put down and what you work toward achieving. The reason why I was able to get to that stage on Remember the Titans was because when I went to Morehouse, I studied theater. I appeared on the stage. I worked in the theater before I ever got to a movie set. I was nominated for work for that I did in the theater, through the Kennedy Center, all these other places. When opportunities came, I took advantage of every opportunity. Many of you have these goals and objectives, and I'm coming to y'all to hear them before we close.
Not procrastinating as much and start doing assignments the day they're starting.
See, these are things. Yes, sir.
If I may say, I actually have another goal.
Please do.
My other goal is to go to Harvard College, University, and graduate.
I'm glad you said that because this is where I want to end. So I'm the guy in the principal's office, suspended. I go through this process of life. I start figuring it out. Now, mind you, there are goals and objectives I set for myself at this age I have yet to achieve. But you see this time period, 9 years, right? 21, I'm in my second feature film, Remember the Titans. I'm working with Denzel. I sit down at a table at lunch by myself. Who come over and sit down next to me?
Denzel.
He's like, what up, D? You doing a good job on the set. I'm like, thank you, Mr. Washington. He's like, man, call me Denzel. Come on, we're working together. Wow. He's like, listen, you keep working hard because there's a place for you in this business. But I want you to develop yourself on the other side of the business. said, what do you mean? He said, have you watched me? I was like, yes, sir, I've watched you. He's like, what do you watch? I was like, well, I watch every time when you come to the set, things change. He's like, how do you mean? I'm like, well, I noticed that when you come, you'll say, no, take that light, put it over here. I noticed that when you come, you'll say, no, when I come in, I'm going to come in right here, get the dolly track set up, because I'm going to move like this. So the film crew had to adjust themselves to what Denzel was saying. Now, Denzel is an actor, not a director. But because he was so intelligent, he really directed Remember the Titans, but no one knows that. No one knows. That's what forced me to then go to an NYU film school to study the art of making film. Many of you have set your goals and objectives up, and I'm going to close. I am you, you are me. You're probably positioned a little bit better than I was at your age, because I didn't get it. Around all these great men, hey, DJ, you looking good. Yeah, I look good, but nobody didn't really sit me down and say, hey, man, what you trying to do? And then my folks who want to get in the NFL, I want y'all to know something. The NBA, I want y'all to know something. It's a business. It ain't about you just having fun and kicking it. All my friends who play a professional sport have to realize that the day is either going to come where they have to do something outside of the sport. Because you can't, how many 50-year-old football players are there, brothers? How many 50-year-old basketball players is dunking on LeBron like, yeah, you see my gray hairs, LeBron, look, bang! Get your little bones hurt up in there. Because something has to happen to you boys who want to be these athletes. You got to realize that you need to equip yourself even outside of the sport. This is a physical body. It will deteriorate. Certain areas are going to get bigger than others if you don't keep working, even when you get in shape. But your mind is a muscle that as long as you work it and engage it until you can continue to do things with your mind. Did this help you? Yes. Did this encourage you? Yes. Did this not only do something? See, I don't want to just talk to my young men. I want you all to get what I'm telling you to apply it for yourselves, because it's going to change your life. I'm adamant about that. I'm passionate about seeing young people change their lives according to themselves, not a program, not someone else. You in that mirror. That's what I'm adamant and passionate about. Young people like you who have great, bright futures and no one's told you, let me tell you right now, stake a claim. Declare what you want to do. Work hard to it so when your friends say, yeah, we're going to kick it, son. No, I can't kick it. I got to go do my work because I'm trying to achieve a goal. Then you'll start to be around folks who are goal setters. Any questions, my brothers?
Do you plan on doing any other movies?
Yes, if you look at my resume, I've been in over 10 feature films. I've been in a number of national commercials. Not only do I plan on doing more films, I actually have one of my business colleagues here from Mainline Focus, Alex Hamer, and we're working on a production now. And in the city of Newark, we're slated to do 2 independent films for 2014. Yes?
Have you ever stayed back before?
Have I ever had to stay back before? No, but I did have to go to summer school. And I guess that's kind of a form of staying back. If you don't handle your business during the school year, where are you going to be? And where was I? And what was I doing? Annoyed because it was hot in there. My friends lost their playing. Go ahead, bro.
Have you ever played Pop Warner football?
Pop Warner? No, I didn't play Pop Warner. I started playing football in high school. Go.
When you weren't getting the grades that you needed at 12 years old, did you have friends? Did you like hang around friends that didn't get the grades?
I really did. My circle. Well, this is the thing. I was always friends with even those who were intelligent, but my circle, we weren't the greatest of grade getters. So I really streamlined who I was hanging around after that, and I just started hanging around myself because I realized I have friends, but we didn't have the same goals and objectives. Yes.
What role did you play in Remember the Titans?
Oh, I'm the gentleman in the locker room when all the guys mess around. My character's name is Cook, and I say it's too much male bonding going on in here with me. And the brothers started getting a little frisky when I said, I'm out. You dig? And then Ryan Gosling, I hit him on his chest, but I'm on Denzel's football team. I'm in all the other scenes.
You said you had a lot of struggles in your life.
Yes.
What was your poorest subject in school?
Thank you. Science was my poorest subject.
Science.
Well, guys, God bless y'all, man. I struggle with that. What you want me to do? I worked hard on it. and I passed, but I didn't do it. Y'all, like, all my scientists, big up, big up. Now let me share something with you. Look, the scientists are back, big up to my
Science teacher.
And let me tell you, when you have great teachers who can make it fun, science is awesome. Now, I know, but, you know, I didn't get it then. So look, I want to close, yes.
Are you good at math?
I was good at math. I was good at math. I'm a countant. I something about them numbers.
It's like the opposite of
Do you have any more goals?
I do, yes. Thank you for asking. Goals, I'm a professional recording artist as well. And I don't know, I have a single right now on the gospel contemporary charts. You can look it up if you want to write it down. It's called Good, Good, Good. My goal is to make that song right now a #1 single.